4 years ago, I decided to take an acting class, get some headshots. I started looking for an agent so I could start finding acting work, right? But today, this year, 2025, I decided to apply for a BFA program at CalArts and got my acceptance letter 2 weeks ago. And I am so excited. Let me tell you how I did it. Hello, my name is Norman Antonio, and like I said, I just got accepted to CalArts BFA acting program, and I'm actually heading to the campus right now. So if you are interested in acting school, specifically CalArts, or want to know more about the acting process, or want to just follow my journey, this is for you. In today's video, we are going to talk about the audition process at CalArts and what I think made the difference. And 3 reasons why going to attend CalArts. One, like I said, convenient, but I'm going to be moving, over here, but like I said, it's just going to be very easy for me to go back and forth. The second reason is that they have a very intense and rigorous acting program. And the last reason why, so before CalArts, I was attending East Los Angeles College. My professor challenged me. She told me, hey, if you want to have this intense, rigorous acting training, you have to go and get a BFA. I took on that challenge and decided to apply. Now let's go over the specific pieces that I decided to do for the audition. First of all, during the application process, they ask you to do a couple things like, send a resume, headshot, and write a paper. And the last thing they ask you to do is to send 2 video submissions of 2 monologues. First of all, when it comes to picking pieces for auditions, always go with the pieces that you know that you can and that are your favorite and that you know are your strongest suits. So for the video submissions, what I sent, or obviously they want you to send a classical and a contemporary piece, but they ask you to do an in-person audition as well. And I just don't know how other actors felt about this. I want to show 2 other pieces. I don't want to show the same thing again. I decided to do 2 different pieces. Luckily, these were pieces that I've worked on way more than the ones that I actually sent via online, so it worked out perfectly. So for in-person audition, I did for the classical Antonio from 12th Night, and Picasso at the Lupin Agile by Steve Martin. So that's where I was able to do 12th Night monologue with a lot of resentment and betrayal. For my contemporary piece, Picasso, I wanted to show my excitement and say just a different color, just that yellowness, that happiness. So those are the pieces I did. Oh my god, it's raining. Okay, so it stopped raining. I went to Subway, ate, and I'm just bringing for the audition process. How did I prepare for the audition? So for the online ones, that one was fairly easy. Obviously, you're looking at yourself when you are done performing, and I was able to critique myself and realize, But for the in-person one, I have to be honest, I was going to wing it. I was just gonna walk in and just do it. I know these pieces. I was like, why not just go out there and explore? That's the whole point, right? Wrong. Well, yes and no at the same time. Because when you're auditioning, you have to make choices. One of the philosophies I learned was that acting is just an idea of exploring the character's, life, I guess you could say. You're just exploring. And so that's how I kind of do auditions. I always felt when I left the room, I didn't do what I needed to do. Something was missing. I didn't do something I wanted to do or something, right? And with my professor from ELAC, who also went to CalArts, she said you have to make choices. You have to really make choices, and explore. And then once you make those choices, explore more in those choices. If you've been studying acting, you understand what I'm saying. But if you haven't been studying acting for a long time, it kind of just sounds like gibberish. Like, what are you talking about, you know? But yeah, it is just, you have to make choices when you're exploring. The audition day itself. Whoo, man, that's a story in itself. I had no phone prior to audition day. And what I was going to do was get an Uber from my house. I was going to catch an Uber from there to CalArts, which is in Santa Clarita. It's like a 40-minute drive or something like that. I didn't have my phone, so I couldn't call an Uber. So what I ended up doing was waking up super early at like 6 a.m. And granted, I had no phone, so I didn't have an alarm clock. I just had to pray to God to wake me up early. I woke up at 6:23 a.m. exactly. So I just put on some clothes, quickly got ready, and ran out the door. My audition time was 9 a.m. I want to leave. That's why I want to leave at 6 a.m. Give me that 3-hour window. I know I needed 2.5 hours to get there. I wanted that 3-hour window. I was running. The bus came. I took the train, the Metrolink. I got here exactly at 9 a.m. No phone, no alarm clock, no way of Ubering myself. I got lucky. At 9 a.m., right? And they take me to a room. Well, they first want to get my headshots, my resume, all that good stuff. They take me to a room, and it's with the other students who are auditioning. I already was giving them the good vibes that I'm like, yeah, I'm a serious actor. That's what they care about. They want to work with serious people. You know, obviously have some fun, but you have to be serious about, you know, the work itself. Also, I want to mention, just before I got in the room to audition, they put all of us in a room and basically gave us like a 15-20 minute talk about the program and what you should be expecting and whatnot. And it was just an amazing little introduction of the program. They want you to audition, they just give you they talk to you for like about 15 minutes, just one-on-one. It was just like a great talk. And I just talked about like, yeah, I've been training with my professor at ELAC who came to CalArts, and I'm doing a show with one of the professors that teaches here right now. Share that, you know, I'm very why CalArts, and I'm like, well, this is where it's you guys dedicate, you know, all your resources for artists. There is no, you know, like a math department. I'm sure they have math classes, but like, you know, it's all specifically for actors or for artists. I'm gonna be meeting people who are filmmakers. I'm gonna be meeting people who are into animation. I'm gonna be meeting people who are into dance. You know, so like all of those influence me as an actor, and that in itself is the reason why I'm coming. 100%. My professor told me, make choices, you know, and ever since that lesson, I just understand the audition process so much more now. So like I said, I got my acceptance letter probably about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. So when I got my letter, I was actually on the train, on the bus to A Noise Within, rehearsing for the show we were doing, the Scottish play. It was a Friday, you know, and I waited a whole month, 6 weeks. I waited a long time, and I just felt I got in, you know. But I just didn't like it. It felt so surreal. Felt good though. Felt good. Woo, woo, woo. We made it. Fine. There's another entrance over yonder, over there, but I'm gonna enter here. Oh, I came, I saw, I conquered. That's right. I got to CalArts, snooped around, went to a few of the offices, talked to some people, got some information in terms of what to do next, what kind of financial aid I should be receiving, yada yada. Whew. It's a nice little journey over here. So yeah, that was the whole point of the video. I wanted to just share about the audition process here at CalArts. Hopefully I answered some questions. You were able to get some good insight on what it takes to be accepted into one of the a prestigious acting school. I'm very, very excited. I should be here the next 4 years training. Oh yeah, look at this beautiful view here at CalArts. Didn't want to give you a virtual tour of the school, but once I do start attending here, living in one of the dorms here, I should be making more videos and content, you know, the building, how it looks. I saw some cool stuff in there, but obviously I'm trying to keep that a secret for now and see what you guys want to see. Today's video was specifically about CalArts, and I got accepted and how to possibly get in. By the way, guys, the CalArts, as most of you might know, is a very expensive school. So I have to figure out how I can raise this money. And one of my goals is to start learning how to fundraise. And I actually started a GoFundMe about paying for my education, but also about helping the youth and creating creative workshops for kids. I'm hoping donors will be donating to me for my education. I don't want to just pay for school. I also want to give back, since, you know, people are going to be helping me out and supporting my education. I want to be able to also help other kids with their artistic journey as well. So if you guys could do me the favor and donate, my link for the GoFundMe should be on the description below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you did find this video helpful. Anyways, guys, catch you on the next one.